To my fellow participants, to the organizers of this virtual event, to the management staff of International Integrated Research Conference, and to our dearest panelists, a wonderful day to all of you. I am Mark Tester G. Datiles, graduated from Polytechnic University of the Philippines with master's degree in education management. I am a licensed professional teacher and currently employed under the Department of Education as public school teacher. I am one of your oral presenters for this day. My topic is entitled The Academic Engagement of Student Leaders in Secondary Public Schools in the Division of Quezon City, Basis for the Proposed Action Plan. I have chosen this topic because I am the current advisor of the Supreme Student Government or SSG in our school. SSG is the official student organization stipulated at DepEd Order number 47 Series 2014, and I am also the coordinator in Congressional District 2 in Quezon City of SSG Federation of Advisors. We all know that leadership is a distinct entity. Leaders of today are expected to build and maintain collaborative leadership system. They are anticipated to be good communicator of the goals about the needs of the groups through the sense of direction. Leadership is the art of inspiring, directing, motivating, and influencing others so that they work and function together to reach a common goal. This study explored the significant difference between the academic engagement of the selected student leaders among secondary schools in Quezon City. The pattern would be the statement of the problem, followed by the findings, and then conclusion, and then followed by the recommendation. For the statement of the problem number one, what is the profile of public secondary school student leaders in terms of the following: age, sex, grade level, position in SSG, and first quarter average. Based on the findings, most of the student leaders were in the bracket of 15 and above. Both male and female have equal percentage of 50%. Generally, the respondents who were grade 10 has percentage of 68% dominated the entire group of student leaders. Grade level representatives had the highest frequency of 32 or 29.63%. In terms of first quarter average, most of the student leaders got the average between 85 to 89 with a frequency of 56 or 51.85%. The conclusion would be the age bracket of student leaders in public secondary schools in Quezon City falls under adolescent stage. In terms of student leadership, either male or female can be picked as leader in student organizations. Majority of the student leaders were capable of leading in such a manner that as grown adolescent, they gain a lot of leadership experience according to their grade level. Grade level representatives dominated the number of positions because under the structure of SSG officers, grade level representatives are occupying at least two slots in every grade level depending on the number of student population in school, and in terms of scholastic standing, the majority of the student leaders are having the above average performance during the first quarter of the academic year. The result of this study may be used to revisit the DepEd Order number 47 series 2014 so that concerns about age, sex, grade level, position may be addressed. The second statement of the problem would be what is the extent of the secondary public school student leaders' academic engagement in terms of student-faculty interaction, internal locus of control, and self-efficacy. I would like to define academic engagement. It pertains to the combination of these three: faculty or student-faculty interaction of the students, the internal locus of control or the acceptance of responsibility, and self-efficacy or the ability to do a certain task. The findings: student leaders have high level of academic engagement. The total weighted mean for student-faculty interaction is 3.94, which means they have a high level of academic engagement. In terms of the second factor, which is the internal locus of control, the total weighted mean is 3.98, which means student leaders have high level of academic engagement, and the total weighted mean under self-efficacy of student leaders is 4.41, 51 rather, which means they have a very high level of academic engagement. The conclusion: Student leaders are expected to be good at discussion, considering that in terms of awareness and social responsibilities, they gain so much. Hence, in class discussion, they are really vocal and outspoken, especially their interaction with faculty members or teachers. Internal locus of control is considered as an important factor in influencing academic tests. They have a very high engagement in terms of self-efficacy. They are confident enough in their ability to manage and deal effectively with specific situations and problems that confronts them. The recommendation, there is a need for the Supreme Student Government to have a closer and productive working relations with faculty members and school administrators. Special program may be suggested to recognize who excel in both academic and non-academic endeavors, thereby uplifting their moral and effect a greater cause for self-improvement and enhanced self-confidence. While the moving up ceremony is meant to recognize the achievement of the competitors, the same recognition should also be due for the lower levels who wish also to be known during the ceremony. And the last statement of the problem, is there a significant difference between the academic engagement of student leaders in public secondary schools and their demographic profile? Based on the data, age, sex, position, and grade level had no significant relationship with academic engagement of student leaders using independent sample TTS and ANOVA. Conclusion, age does not mediate students' capacities for socially responsible leadership. Leadership is genderless. Great leadership is through hard work. It takes effort, focus, and relentless development of self. Grade level had no significant influence on the demonstration of functional knowledge of same-age students. Leadership does not directly affect students' academic outcomes. It enhances their confidence and motivation, which provides them with the inner drive to aim, persevere, and achieve their goals. Student leaders are highly considered because of their position or leadership role in the organization. The recommendation would be it improve. We have to improve recruitment efforts in order to increase the number and scope of students serving as school-based organization officers for all levels may be done, especially during their first year in junior high school, since organization activities have been shown to have long and lasting impact. Students in grade level should also be encouraged to participate. The key to success in this regard is to increase student engagement in school activities through their active participation in their chosen organization. The more connected a student feels to the school, the better they generally do. Invest more resources in support of school-based organization in order to increase the impact of the participation to be an effective factor toward the improvement or improving academic performance may also be suggested. The outcomes of this study will be helpful to the Department of Education, school administration or administrators, school-based organization or clubs, student leaders, advisors, students themselves, parents, and future researchers. Thank you very much, and that would be all for this day.